the game, Jadon Sancho. He's seen a decent amount of the ball tonight, but a similar story. He was once the player to be feared in an 11. Imagine this Aston Villa side, he's just another player to be feared. As here is Bogart getting into the penalty area. Rodgers lets it run. He was trying to leave it for Sancho. It was Ravelisson who picked it off on the edge of the penalty area. We've got young boys pointing in the right direction as Yanko turns it down the right-hand side. Hint of offside on Cordova, who... The cross was steered away by Pau Torres on the edge of the 18-yard box, and that's when the flag goes up for the offside decision on Cordova. It was much closer than maybe it first looks. Lindelof. 5 minutes to go until half-time. Villa comfortable, if not cruising. An equaliser between Feyenoord and Celtic. Ueda opened the scoring for Feyenoord after 11 minutes. It's Reo Hatate who's levelled things up. Here's Rodgers, Marlon, bearing down, and there's the second. A superb ball from Morgan Rodgers. Split the young boys' defence wide open. And when Marlon gets going, you just can't catch him. Started with Onana in midfield before Rodgers took it on the move, on his left, in the centre circle, before shifting it with his right. A superbly placed pass. Donyell Marlon, who drifts beyond this man. Past Loper, the goal opening up in front of him. Flashes it past the goalkeeper. Aston Villa 2, Young Boys 0. Well, issue here for Young Boys. Across goes the captain, Loris Benito. The Young Boys captain has just had to come across to... He's trying to calm down the Young Boys supporters, but I fear it's actually inflamed things here, as there is some quite ugly scenes at the front of the Young Boys supporters block. There seems to be some considerable scuffles going on, some severe combat with the police trying to restore order. 15 or 16 policemen right on the front row of the away section. They're having to resort to using truncheons. There are some very violent scenes on show here. A major issue at Villa Park, just as Aston Villa go into a 2-goal lead. A flashpoint, and things are being thrown. Seats have been ripped up, from what we can see, from what we're being told. And a real struggle for the players here, not just the Aston Villa ones, but the Young Boys players too. A few of them have gone over to try and appeal for calm from the travelling support. Now, Loris Benito is talking to the referee. I think the point he's trying to make is that Donyell Marlon was celebrating almost in the direction of the Young Boys fans. You can understand the second time why he's done that, especially after being hit in the head by a cup thrown at him. Oh, it's kicking off again, it seems. And now Donyell Marlon throws his arms out in exasperation, and the Young Boys supporters once again start to throw. Seats are being ripped out again, thrown at the policeman. I'm not sure whether this first half is going to be able to continue, and the continuance of this game as a whole is in jeopardy. They're trying to clear up the commotion as much as they can, the police, but they've really got a difficult situation on their hands. Loris Benito, well, he looks embarrassed. Well, I wonder if the referee is contacting the referee and maybe the manager and the FIFA officials he has communications with. He's talking to both managers here. And a concern here. The referee is just discussing with the two managers, and I think this may be the end of the first half. It's awful, horrible scenes at Villa Park. There are children in there where there's been violence between supporters and police and each other. Stewards in the firing line too. There's Donyell Marlon's 2 goals that separate the two teams. Well, the referee has just called the two captains over to him, both Loris Benito and Yuri Tielemans. As we are able to continue, as the first half gets back underway. It's going to be quite a lot added on if they are going to play the fullback. Here's Cordova, Lindelof, Onana, Torres, and now Ian Martson. Well, we didn't actually find out how much time the fourth official had added on. There's an issue here, a head injury for Zuklu it is. Referee quick to blow the whistle. It was caught by Morgan Rogers. There was no actual contact with the head as Rogers brushed past shoulder. And he seems to indicate England international.